Reading for April 4th, Science of Mind, A Philosophy of Faith, A Way of Life by Ernest Holmes. Reading from page 441, paragraph 2, through page 442, paragraph 4, using inclusive language.
Nothing can be hidden. Luke 12:2. In saying, there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, and hid that shall not be known, Jesus was referring to the mind that knows, to the all-seeing eye from which nothing is concealed. The cosmic ear hears everything. The eternal eye knows all, and the law of cause and effect brings everything to pass in due time. A person's foes, Matthew 10:36. And our foes shall be they of our own household. There is no enemy external to our own mind. This is one of the most difficult problems to understand, and simple as it sounds, it penetrates the depths of creative causation. Nothing can happen to us unless it happens through us. That which we refuse to accept to us cannot be, and that which to us is cannot help becoming a reality in our lives. But someone will say, I did not conceive of this evil which came upon me. It was not in my mind. The question then arises, can any particular evil be real to one if they refuse to entertain it in their thought? The answer must forever be, it cannot. This is one of those hard sayings which it is difficult to understand, but the principle involved is plain. If we can divorce our lives from the thought of evil, from receptivity to it, if we can bring our mentality to a place where it no longer conceives evil, then evil cannot exist for us. The proof of this doctrine remains for individual conviction through experience, but it is well worth trying. The reward of true visioning, Matthew 10:41. They that receiveth a prophet in the name of a prophet shall receive a prophet's reward, and they that receiveth a righteous person in the name of a righteous person shall receive a righteous person's reward. There comes to each the logical and exact result of their own receptivity. To each, life brings the reward of their own visioning. To the pure, all is pure. To the righteous, all is righteous. And to the good, all is good. The reward of merit is an objective outcome of merit in itself, and not a thing superimposed by a divine mandate. Each person is rewarded not for virtue, but through virtue. Wisdom is justified in its children. Matthew 11:18-19. Wisdom is justified of its children. Jesus had been questioning his hearers about John the Baptist. For John came neither eating nor drinking, and they say, he hath a devil. The Son of Man came eating and drinking, and they say, behold, a man gluttonous and a winebibber, a friend of publicans and sinners. But wisdom is justified of its children. This shows that the world ever finds some flaw in human character. If a person fasts, they are possessed of particular ideas. And if they feast, they are a materialist and a glutton. But Jesus would have us understand that virtue consists neither in eating nor drinking, nor yet in abstaining from eating and drinking. Wisdom is justified of its children. A person may desire to fast and be wise, and they may desire to feast and still be wise. Virtue is independent of any material form which it may take. The children of wisdom look to the inner and not to the outer for justification. Wisdom knows neither publican nor sinner, but is conscious only of itself, though it may dress in many garments. If one believes that virtue consists in fasting, then virtue appears to them through fasting. But to one who finds no virtue in fasting, feasting may appear to be a greater virtue. We are over concerned with non-essentials, straining at gnats while swallowing mountains of superstition.